Hello and welcome to CardTalk. I'm your host, Grant Thompson, and joining me today is Matt.
Hello, everyone.
So, Matt, do you want to tell us what we're playing today?
Oh, we're playing Nightmare Road to Rivendell
And have
with
you?
a. Go ahead.
I was just about to say, have you played this quest before?
I've played the regular version. I haven't played Nightmare, however.
Okay, so this should be interesting. Um, so what we're doing for the decks then?
Well, I am trying out a deck I built a while ago that's going to try and turn Tactics Bilbo into a Super Quester by Tactic Theoden's willpower boost, and hopefully when I get Nenya out, Galadriel's willpower. We'll see how that works out, though.
Yep, and I'm running a three hunters deck that I am testing out for when we go up against the Urukai in the Card Talk um, campaign. Um, so the Helm of Secrecy is a proxy for Thorongil. So you may get a sneak peek at who that goes on if I get it into play this game. So
It's Eowyn, right? Eowyn?
yeah, it's going to be Eowyn who will be proxied in. As you can see, I've got her counterpart there.
I guessed it for the audience. It spoiled the surprise.
Yeah, they'll probably forget by the time it comes around. I know I will.
I had a 50-50 shot of getting it right with Eowyn or Eomer.
True
Eomer
enough.
would be good too.
True enough. Um, you have a very interesting hand there.
Yeah, this is after I took my mulligan, which I kind of maybe should have kept the mulligan hand with the two Mirrors of Galadriel and two Open the Armory, but I feel like I have more options to play this way.
Yeah, but unfortunately you can't play your expert treasure hunt as yet because you don't have the lore icon.
Right. Well, I've got three copies of Nenya, and I think I also have three Songs of Wisdom. So getting lore icons shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, and I have a couple of restricted attachments in Steward of Gondor just to help Eomer keep his resources so that he can always attack into the staging area. So, are we ready to start?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay, so we have to reveal one card per player to the staging area. So we get that does absolutely nothing. So thank you. Followed by night, and this ambushes and checks immediately to you,
Okay.
and you have to deal 2 damage to one character you control.
We will go ahead and have Galadriel take that.
Okay, and let's start the game. I drew a second silver circlet, so I am going to spend 2 resources and play Steward of Gondor, and then I'm going to play my Spear of the Mark for free onto Eomer, and then I am going to spend one for a Rohan Warhorse on Eomer as well.
Sounds good.
What are you doing, my friend?
Hmm. Man, I really want to play that War Axe that I have on Theoden, but I might need to play it on Bilbo to just try and get the contract flipped sooner than later here. Oh, let's go ahead and I guess here's a rules question. If I put Snowmane on Theoden, but it will lose the restricted keyword. So do I get the discount at that point? Guess not.
Because of the fact that you are putting it into play, I'd say you get the. It's only when it attaches to Theoden it gets the. It loses the restricted keyword. So until it's attached, it's still restricted.
Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and
So the
get.
way I see that is, you could play that. It's still counted as restricted, but as soon as it's on Theoden, it's no longer restricted.
Okay. Well then, let's go ahead and play that for the discount, so I can save a resource for unexpected courage. And actually, I don't have Nenya in play, so let's go ahead and use Galadriel to reduce my threat by 1 and draw a card, and hope I find something a little more useful. Fast Hitch. Nope. All right. So we'll go ahead and play the Golden Shield on Theoden, so he can at least defend this guy easily.
Okay.
And yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a not super helpful right now, but we'll play the War Axe on Bilbo for the discount, and then go ahead and get the Warrior Sword on Theoden. So Theoden's loaded up with 2 restricted attachments, and Bilbo's halfway there at least. And that'll be it for my planning.
Don't actually have enough resources to do that. Hang on.
I should.
Yeah, you do. I'm looking at it, and it's like the first restricted attachment's free on Theoden, and you've got 3 restricted attachments. Hang on, and then I realised you didn't pay for one for Bilbo for the War Axe, so you do have enough.
Right.
Okay, so questing, I will send 5.
And I will also send 5. So we're 10.
Okay, so 10 against 3. All orc enemies in the staging area engage the first player. All orc enemies in the discard pile go to the staging area. Well, good time to see that because there is none. So card number 1, well, card number 2 for the is ambush 30, and that just stays there. So 10 against 6, we make 4 progress.
And Theoden will ready thanks to Snowmane.
And we will travel to the. No, we won't travel to the turbulent waters because I want this goblin trapper. Oh no,
Okay.
no, I don't. I want to leave him there because I want to kill him in my next round. Why engage him when I can just kill him? And
Plus, Bilbo will get the willpower boost off of him.
yeah, and we forgot to actually send Eowyn, so I will actually send Eowyn, giving the resource to Eowyn, giving 2 more progress on there, and Erkenbrand will defend your Goblin Taskmaster.
Oh, thank you.
No shadow card, no damage.
Well, Theoden will go ahead and attack, dealing 2 damage thanks to Warrior Sword.
Okay.
Next round.
So you
Oh,
just drew
Silver Harp.
Silver Harp. Nice.
An unexpected courage could be really handy on either Bilbo or Theoden right now to get some more attack going. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and do unexpected. Oh, wait. I don't have Nenya yet, so we might as well lower my threat by 1 and draw a card with Galadriel. Oh, and there's the mirror.
Well, I would suggest you play the Silver Harp and the Mirror.
Yep. Yeah, that makes a big difference, because then I can start looking for...
Key combos.
Right. So, We'll go ahead and use the mirror to look at my top 10. And there's Nenya. That would be very helpful right now, because I will start questing and drawing cards like a maniac.
Yep.
And
Don't
whatever I
forget.
random discard, I just get the back with the harp.
Yep. And are you going to play your Nenya?
Yes, let's go ahead and play Nenya, because then she'll have the lore icon.
Which will allow you to play both your expert treasure hunters.
Yep. And I guess there's a chance I may not actually send Theoden to the quest, but I will pretty much always be questing with Bilbo. I could also split it.
Well, you can send Theoden to the quest because he's got Snowman.
Oh yeah, Snowman only readies him if he quests, so we'll just go ahead and play both of them on him. Unless you want a expert treasure hunter on one of your heroes to help draw cards, because I think I've got my draw engine pretty set at this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't say no.
All right, go ahead and take expert treasure hunter then, probably for Eowyn.
Yep. Okay, so for me, I am spending 1, 2, 3, 4 for Thorongil. So Eowyn is in play and she has the spirit resource icon now. So I will spend 1 and play out a silver circlet to boost her up to 7 willpower. Thanks to Theoden. I will then spend 1 for a copy of Armad Destria, and I will play the Dagger of Westerness for free onto Eowyn. And that's me done.
Okay. Questing then?
I will send 7, 8. Well, actually, it's you to quest first, so you have to trigger your stuff first.
All right. Bilbo will quest for 5, and Theoden for 3 for 8.
Okay, and Bilbo's targeting the Goblin Trapper, yes?
Yep.
Okay, so here's where things get a little bit jank. Are you sending Eowyn? Arwen, sorry.
Gladriel's already exhausted from her drawing, so.
Are you sending Arwen?
Oh, okay. Yeah, we might as well send Arwen.
Could I get the resource on Eowyn?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you kindly. So now I send 7 plus 1, that's 8. I then trigger Eomer's ability, killing the Goblin Trapper in the staging area, because when Eomer attacks into the staging area, he's attacking for 5, which is enough to kill the Goblin. I then ready him with the Rohan Warhorse.
Nice.
So I'm sending 8, and you're sending 8, so that's a total of 16.
Correct.
Card number 1. Return each enemy with the ambush keyword to the staging area. Each player makes an engagement check. If there were no enemies with the ambush keyword, it gains surge. Okay, so card number 1, Treacherous Bluff. Card number 2.
Actually, the Taskmaster would go back up.
Oh, so it would. So
But it would re-engage me anyway, so I just deal 2 damage again.
okay.
Theoden.
So we are against 1 and we've sent 16, so we make 15 progress. So that's 1, 2, and we would have done 2 less progress last round because I forgot to add the Goblin Taskmaster's points into this threat in the staging area. So we make 2 less, so we are actually up against 3, so we make 13 progress. 1, 2, and 11 on here, so we're actually at 15 progress.
I must be a little fuzzy on the ambush keywords. It's been a long time.
Um,
So even if they engage, they still contribute their threat to the
that's
stage
just
area.
because of Nightmare. When an enemy with an ambush keyword engages a player during the quest phase, it contributes its threat to the total in the staging area until the.
Oh, okay. I should read the nightmare card.
Okay, and since we quested successfully, we get to trigger the expert treasure hunters. I'm going to say attachment, and it is.
I will say the same, and I also get an attachment.
You also get a ready fading thanks to Snowman,
Thank you for reminding me.
and Brand will defend your. Well, first of all, do we want to travel to the treacherous bluffs?
Um, I mean, we've got pretty strong willpower. I don't see why not.
Okay, and then Brand will defend for you.
Thank you.
Return attacking enemy to the staging area. I will take a damage to cancel that.
I appreciate that.
I mean, I could always
uh,
kill him with AMI in the staging area, but I don't see there's a point right now. When you've got.
plus, yeah, plus if we keep getting these ambush enemies engaging and things like that, we're just going to keep contributing their threat to the staging area over and over again.
Yeah, so. Are you
All
attack?
right. Yep, I'll attack with Theoden against the Taskmaster, and he should be able to do 2 damage. Thanks to the Warrior Sword.
Okay, I will trigger Sturagondo, and you have stuff you can play this turn.
Yes, I do,
Would you mind me
because
getting Galadriel's card draw?
I guess do we want her card draw or do we want her willpower with Nenya?
Well, we're questing fairly well as it is at the minute.
Okay.
I'm not too worried about willpower, so to speak.
Yeah, go ahead, draw a card and reduce your threat by 1.
You, ooh, okay. Now that's choices I have to make. Okay, I am going to play my War Axe onto Irma. So, oh no, I can't put that on Irma. It's tactics character only. So I will put that over onto um, Eowyn. So she is now attacking for 1, 2, 3. She's attacking for 4, 5 with the Dagger of Westerness. I will then play my Spear of the Mark on Irma for another attack point boost. And I will spend 1 for a silver circlet on I'll spend 2 on a silver circlet for Galadriel because it doesn't get the reduction bonus.
Okay. All right. Let's see here.
That's your 1 attachment short from flipping your contracts, as am I.
Well, that actually will put me over because I have Gondorian Shield in my hand that's going on Bilbo, but I'm going to go ahead and do my mirror first to look at the top 10 and see if there's something else that would be better for Bilbo right now. Warrior Sword, I could get Hugrim for Aomer.
Uh, that wouldn't really do anything right now. I'm maxed out on his resource, on his slots.
Okay.
What you could do is grab that other, either that Gondorian shield or that round shield.
I've got a Gondorian Shield for Bilbo right
Yeah, I was
now.
thinking if you grab either the round shield or the Gondorian shield, you can put it on Erkenbrand.
And help you flip yours.
Yep, as I've just helped you flip yours with Galadriel and the Silver Circlet.
Do you want the round shield or the Gondorian Shield
Um,
then?
which one do you think's better? Well, actually, I think The round,
Gondorian Shield is definitely better
well,
because it's always the +1.
yeah, but the round, Ir- Irkenbrand's defending. Yeah, I was just thinking Irkenbrand's defending for 3. That puts him up to 5 if there's a shadow card effect.
Yeah, but it's only for that one attack, so you wouldn't be able to trigger it twice if you
True,
readied with Disture.
true. Okay, I'll take the Gondorian shield then.
All right,
Thank
that's yours, and I'll
kindly.
pay them for that.
So we are both
Eh,
flipping our contracts on turn 3.
The Three Hunters Fellowship here is working out pretty well. And I will play Gondorian Shield for free on Bilbo. And I'm going to save my resources for Unexpected Courage, because then I'll be able to both use Galadriel's ability and draw cards for us each turn,
Okay,
reducing our threat.
I will send 9 to the quest, and I will give Galadriel the Arwen resource.
Thank you. Much appreciated. Let's see. I will send 5. So we're 14.
Yep. So card number 1 is a Goblin Trapper, which comes down
Ambushes
to you,
me.
and you must exhaust a character you control. They're all exhausted, so it does nothing. So that's 5 threat at the minute in the staging area. Card number 2 is a raiding party which cannot ambush.
Okay.
Okay, so I say we leave that raiding party where it is,
Yep, sounds good to me, because Bilbo will get boosted off of it.
and then Earmark can kill it because he's actually attacking for 7 into the staging area.
Excellent.
So it's dead next round.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so we are
got
up against
7.
7. Yep, 7 in the staging area. So we make 7 progress. 5 pro.
Yep, so that just explores the active location.
Okay, and then combat. Erkenbrand defends for you.
Thank you.
It is not an ally, so it does nothing.
No damage for you. And Theoden will go ahead and attack for 3, which will deal 1 damage to it.
He's attacking for 4.
Oh, yep, 2 damage. Thank you.
Learn to count, my friend.
Well, the Warrior Sword is always tricky. I don't want to put the bonus on there because it will go away as soon as I don't have an enemy. I guess I could always put it up to 4, because as soon as there's an enemy, he'll have the attack.
Exactly. Oh, we forgot to draw cards from Expert Treasure Hunter. I'll say attachment.
As will I. And there's another Warrior Sword.
And I got another War Axe.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh, and we flip contracts.
Yes, we have. So that's 1, 2, 3 extra willpower to Eowyn. So she's now questing for 10. Eoma's questing for 4. And Erkenbrand will be questing for 3 at the minute.
Galadriel can add 8 willpower to someone. So, I drew Hurgrim. I could play it on Aemir if we wanted to make him ridiculously strong.
If we do that, it means I have to get rid of Spear of the Mark. And I think at this moment in time, that's exactly what we could do.
The only thing is they'll take all my spirit resources to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun this way. So we'll
Okay.
go ahead and play it.
I will discard.
That is not how many damage she had.
I'll discard that. So that actually drops Irma's attack down by 2, so he's actually only attacking for 5 right now.
Oh, we will get that much higher.
He'll get that way more. way higher. I mean, if we wanted to, we could have been silly and put that on Eowyn.
We could have. I'm going to use the mirror, look at my top 10. Let's see. Warrior's Sword. Oh, there's a golden belt. That actually is probably going to be more handy right now. So I'm starting to run out of restricted slots.
Okay. So, quest. My planning, I suppose. Unless you've got anything else you can play.
I do. Do I give another Warrior's Sword to Bilbo, or do I give another one to... No, I should give another one to Theoden right now.
It's
So.
one per character for the warrior sword.
Oh, is it? All right. Let's see. He doesn't need the golden belt yet, so we'll pull that back.
Okay.
Yeah, Bilbo could use the extra willpower, and I'm drawing enough that if I find something better, I can always replace it.
Okay, well, I will spend 1 resource and play a Dunedain Warning onto Erkenbrand. And then I'm up to questing. So I will send 4. Who's first player, me or you?
I'm first player,
Okay,
so send Bilbo and Theoden, and I will use Denya. Come on, Denya. There we go. To boost Aomer's willpower by 8. Oh, it's got to be a questing character, doesn't it?
Well, you can wait until after it's a quest action, so you don't do it. You can choose when to do that. So I will send 10 and 14. I will now trigger Irma's ability, which gives you an option to trigger Nenya. So that's
Yep.
14. Irma is now attacking for 9 plus 8, that's 17 attack. 17 attack against 8. I think that's raiding party's dead.
Yep.
I will now trigger Forehammer. I will ready Irma with Rohan Warhorse and draw 3 cards.
Oh, I would also send Eowyn to the quest. And if you don't mind, Galadriel could really use her resource.
Yeah, go for it, my friend.
So, looks like I'm sending 14, not counting Galadriel.
And I am sending 12, 22.
So we're 36.
24 including Arwen.
I was including Arwen in my total, but
Alright, well, if it's included in your total, that's fine. So, I'm sending 24 willpower. No, hang on. Yeah, 22 willpower. With 2 characters. Well, technically with 3 characters.
All right.
Okay,
Let's see what stage he gets us.
card number 1 does nothing. Card number 2, Turbulent Water. So that's 3. We make. How much?
33 progress.
33, so that's 48 quest points. Progress tokens. At this point, I'm going to trigger Expert Treasure Hunter and say attachment.
Same here, and Theoden will ready.
And then we move on to the next quest card. When revealed, search and encounter discard pile for Goblin Gate. And make it the active location. it to the staging area. If you're able, shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Discard until X enemies have been discarded. X is the number of players in the game. Okay, so shuffle into encounter deck. Yes, and one. There we go. We have two enemies. Reveal all enemies discarded. So the Goblin Taskmaster checks to you.
Yep.
And this orc surges into this, and these guys all return to the staging area.
Okay.
So did you do the 2 damage to one character you control for the Goblin Taskmaster?
I did not. That is going to kill one of my heroes.
Not if you used your contract earlier.
Oh, that's right. Healed. I probably should have, because we just flipped last turn, right?
So
Because
you
this was
could,
our first turn.
yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and heal, and then we'll let Galadriel take the 2.
Okay, and then we've done questing. When revealed, the first player loses control of Arwen and attaches her to Goblin Gate. Okay, and then engagements. I'll optionally take this Orc Taskmaster. The Trapper comes down to you,
Right.
and the Vicious Tracker comes down to me. So I will take that 2 damage on Eowyn from the Taskmaster.
All right. Well, my attack is first, and it looks like I will have to take this undefended. Who is the most expendable right now?
I will defend with Erkenbrand. So no damage. Erkenbrand then defends. No damage. Undefended. 2 damage. Okay, and then I will attack. I will then attack. Let's see, Goblin Taskmasters 2. I'll attack for 1. So he's actually only attacking for 4. So that's 2 damage on this Taskmaster. And then I will use my contract and heal off the damage.
Okay.
Okay, and I will play Open the Armory. And I have no weapons or armor in the top 10 cards of my deck. I will then spend 1, 2, 3, 4 resources and play Ancestral Armor. So now Erkenbrand is at 7 defense with 6 hit points. I will then spend 1 for a secret vigil. And that's me done.
Alright. I will go ahead and play my Open the Armory. And I'm down to 11 cards. Here, I should have done the mirror first.
You've got 31 cards in your deck.
Oh, okay. For some reason it was saying 11. Never mind. Let's see. War Axe on Theoden could be really good, as could a Brown Shield. Erkenbrand probably doesn't need a golden shield right now, considering everything that he has.
Erkenbrand's capped out at the minute.
Man, I should have put some more reading attachments in here.
I'd probably get the War Axe for Theoden.
Yeah, do that.
Oh, you've already got a War Axe on Theoden, so he's attacking for more
now? No, he's got the Warrior Sword.
Oh, no, it's Bilbo that's got the War Axe. Sorry.
Yeah, Bilbo's up to 5.
Yeah.
Alright, and then let's go ahead and use the mirror. Look at my new top 10. I've got 2 golden belts already. Don't need another harp. I could get Test of Will. Treacheries haven't been that bad, though.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Sleeping Sentry.
Yeah, okay. Let's get a Test of Will then.
Okay.
And play the War Axe on Theoden. So now he's attacking for 3 more.
And don't forget to boost his willpower by 1 more because you've added another restricted attachment.
Thank you. Wait for that from Bilbo.
So, we ready?
Oh, sorry. I'm going to play Fast Hitch on Bilbo because that'll leave me a resource to cancel with Test of Will if we need it.
Yep. I will spend 1 resource and play out another Dunedain Warning. And I'll put that on Erkenbrand as well, so he's defending for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, defending for 8. Okay, so questing. I will send 10 to the quest.
And I will send 6.
You don't want to send Bilbo since he's got the fast hit.
I don't, in case I get another enemy, because Bilbo does have a little bit of defense on him, so he could attack and defend if I need him.
Okay.
I seem to be running into action advantage problems.
Card number 1 is a wild bear. Card number 2 is a treacherous bluff. So we've added we're up against 1, 4.
Yep.
So we make more than enough quest points on. We sent 16, didn't we? So that's 12 progress. So that's 4 on there. And
it gets 3 more quest points because of the 3 engaged enemies we have. So let's see.
And how many on the main quest? Sorry.
We should get 5 on the main quest, and actually, oh, we can't place progress on it until we control Arwen.
Right. So And then that goes away and our one comes back.
All right.
And travel. Do we want to go to this treacherous bluff?
I guess how quickly do we want to clear stage 2?
Well, once we move on to the next quest stage, we won't be able to heal.
Oh. Yeah, that would kind of be problematic. Yeah, let's go ahead and go to the treacherous bluffs.
Okay, and we shadow cards here. Okay, are you and I say attachment for my expert treasure hunter.
As do I. My fast hitch.
Okay, and I will defend with Erkenbrand against the vicious tracker. Excess damage dealt by this attack must be dealt to Arwen. 3 against 8? I don't think there's any excess damage, mate. Erkenbrand will then defend this guy. No damage.
Well, you would discard that shadow too, right?
Yeah. How are you defending yours?
I think. See, he's attacking possibly for 3. Just in case there's any attack buffs for 2, I'll have Theoden defend this.
Okay, return attacking enemy to the staging area after this attack.
Yeah, I don't have any way to cancel that, so that's unfortunate.
Maybe we should have defended that a slightly different way, but never mind. Because Erkenbrand could have defended yours, and Theoden could have defended mine that didn't have the shadow effect.
Yeah, but we didn't know that, so.
Well, we knew that the goblin. We didn't know that we knew the goblin taskmaster didn't have a shadow effect. Lexi.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So should we do that then? Say that we did that. Because yours had a shadow card that Erkenbrand could have defended after he'd already discarded the shadow card from the Taskmaster, leaving it free for Theoden to defend without risk of damage.
I think it'll be fine either way because Bilbo can kill it with his ability next turn.
Okay, no worries. So that goes there, and then Irma attacks and kills the Goblin Taskmaster, readies up, and then Irma attacks using Herogrim and kills the Vicious Trackers.
Oh, I can't boost him.
No, you cannot.
Do you want a card, Grant?
I would not say no.
Then go ahead and draw a card and lower your threat by 1
Thank
for Galadriel.
you. And that is a second golden belt. So that's looking good. On the sides of hoppers, you'll now see an arrow showing you what direction the bottom of the hopper is feeding into. And in addition, you can see that the arrows are okay. One, two. And what are you doing for your planning?
Oh, I should heal 1 with my contract before we refreshed.
Yep.
And I've got 2 unexpected courages, but I think I'm going to keep a resource on Galadriel and just play out another fast hitch on Bilbo.
Okay. Don't blink.
And
is that all you're doing?
Yes, I don't need to play my golden belts yet.
Okay, I will drop out a golden belt onto Irma and play out a war axe. So Irma's attacking for 1, 2, 3, 4 more extra attacks, so he's attacking for 8 on his own. I will drop a golden belt onto Eowyn and spend 1 for a Gondorian shield onto her. So she's now questing for 11. And I will spend 1 and give Bilbo a Dunedain warning. So he's defending for 4.
Thank you.
I'm out of cards in my hand, so that's all good. I am ready to quest.
So am I.
Okay, I will quest for 11, 16, and your first player, so you have to go first.
All right. Well, Bilbo will quest for 8, and Theoden will quest for 6 for 14.
Okay, and I will do 16 and spend 1 to kill the wild bear with Earmark. And I won't actually trigger Herald Grim because I don't need to. I might need it for next turn.
And yeah, I don't think we need Galadriel's willpower at this point.
Okay.
So we're questing for 30 altogether? Or no, 32 because of Arwen.
Yeah.
And did you... Oh, can Galadriel get her resource, or did you take it already?
I haven't taken Arwen's resource.
Do you mind if Galadriel gets it? Because I got a couple of Unexpected Courage in my hand.
Go for it.
Thank you.
So, card number 1, Ambush.
So that comes to me.
Yep, and you have to discard 2 attachments you control.
Let's discard 2 Warrior Swords, because they're easy to replace. So Bilbo loses willpower, as does Theoden. And he loses 2 attack.
And that is also, we're down to 30 willpower then. Because warrior swords are restricted.
Yep.
Card number 2 comes to me. I know it checks against you. Oh man, that's 2 damage.
2 damage. We'll just have Theoden take it.
Okay, and since we quested successfully, because even with that +2 to the Orc Raiders and the Goblin Taskmaster, that's 4, 7, 10, 13. That's still 27 progress. So that's 7 on there and 20 on the main quest. And that's that explode, and we move on to here, reveal 1 card from the encounter deck per player and add it to the staging area.
Before quest resolution, I'm going to go ahead and heal my heroes.
Okay. And
That's not what I wanted.
These return back to the staging area. Oh, hang on. Do they, no, all orc enemies in the staging area engage the first player. Okay, I will say attachment, and since we quested successfully. And
this one, the Trapper is dead because Bilbo's ability kills it.
Yes, so we actually reduce our threat by 3. Okay, and all orc enemies in the staging area. If there are no orc enemies in the staging area, return all orc enemies in the encounter discard pile to the staging area if able. Okay, so we now have to... Do you want to cancel that with the test of will?
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Because
yeah, otherwise we're getting a ton.
We're getting 2, 3, 4, 5. We're getting at least 5 enemies.
Yeah, definitely canceling that.
Okay, and now these guys attack. So Erkenbrand will defend, attack an enemy if it is engaged with the first player, so that's 4, no damage. Discards a shadow off that one. Erkenbrand defends that, no damage.
Okay. Let's see here. Well, Theoden can attack for 4 to kill the Orc Raiders. And Bilbo's attack got way lower. He has got just 2 restricted attachments.
Ryan, open the
And
window.
yeah. Yeah, the best Bilbo is going to be able to do is attack and deal 1 damage to this guy.
Okay.
And I am going to go ahead and use Galadriel's ability to draw a card and lower my threat by 1.
Yep, sounds like a plan.
And why not? We'll go ahead and use the mirror too. Let's see. Let's get the fat. No. Let's get a warrior sword. Could use some attack power now. All right. That's me. Hey, I drew a test of will.
Okay, I am going to discard my ever faithful Spear of the Mark, and I am going to
Okay.
spend 2 resources to play Firefoot.
Nice.
So that actually boosts Aomar's attack up to 9.
Is that for your planning?
I am. Yes, I don't actually have any more tactics resources, otherwise I would have given Bilbo a Dagger of Westerness.
All right. Well, I'm going to look at my top 10. And no attack boosts.
Right. Okay, so are we questing?
Sorry, I'm going to go ahead and play out a round shield on Bilbo. So he'll get 1 more willpower. And put a warrior sword back on Theoden so that he can get at least 2 more attack there.
I'm a bit busy at the minute, I'll when I'm finished.
Alright, so now that's 2 more attack. Alright, I got a decent attacker again.
Okay.
Yep, I'm good.
I will quest for 11, 13, and I will add that resource to Eowyn.
Okay.
We can no longer heal.
Right. I'm going to quest for 10.
So that's 23 surges, and card number 2. That engages checks to me, and I discard.
I'll do it for that.
I'll discard 2 Dunedain warnings. 1, 2. Okay, so we are up against 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9.
Oh, because that engaged the player, and we've got that one. Yep.
So 9.
Maybe 10? Because the treacherous bluffs gets +2.
Right, so hang on. So we have 1.
Oh, nope, I miscounted, sorry. Yep, I got you. I got 9 now.
Okay, so 9 against 23, that is 12 progress.
Let's use Galadriel Nenya to boost that to 8 more, so 31.
Okay, and I will discard the Stagger of Westerners to Eowyn to make that other point of progress, so we make 8 over the quest. So,
I can discard a Hugrim to make it 1 more.
so we've essentially just wrecked Road to Rivendell.
Got a little dicey there. So the forgetting about the using the healing on my contract almost maybe lose my heroes.
Yeah. You need to remember that, my friend. Especially when you're running a Hobbit.
Yeah. Well, I built this contract a while back. I think if I rebuilt it now, Ringmail would make an appearance in there.
What
So
do
it gives
you...
him at least a plus hit point.
Okay, what do you think of my contract deck?
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think Erkenbrand works really well. I mean, what did we have him at? 8, 9 defense at one point?
Yep. It's too bad no Raiments of War to help give you more hit points to cancel shadows with.
Well, that's what the I do have.
Ancestral armor.
Yeah, that's what the ancestral armor's for. I do have Raiment of War in here. I think. Just having a look over my deck there now. No, I think I actually took Raiment of War out because the Raiment of War is, yes, good for being a 2 restricted attachment for 2 hit points, but I
Mm-hmm.
think when I'm generating enough leadership resources with Steward of Gondor and having 2 leadership heroes, the Ancestral Armor is probably a better choice for the just pure 2 defense and 2 hit points.
I can see that.
And with the contract, if it's flipped, I'm healing that like 1 damage every turn. So, I mean, this deck was built to deal with the Urukai quest. So it's high quest power, high damage, high defense.
Yeah, it worked out really well. You got tons of quest power, especially at Eowyn there.
Yeah, well, that would be 10 if we didn't have Theoden on the board. So I think
It's 1 less.
it's acceptable.
And you got your contract flipped pretty quick, so we both got ours, what, turn 2?
Turn 3.
Turn 3? It's pretty good.
Yeah, I think these decks actually work quite nicely together, actually.
Well, yeah, we basically do the leadership Aemir Galadriel combo to boost his attack all the time with Hugrim, and just be able to cross-play restricted attachments makes a big difference when it's like, oh, well, I can't play this one out on my deck because I already got it out there, but then we had a lot of overlap in traits and things.
Yeah, which I think makes a big difference when you're playing a quest like this.
Yep, especially with all the enemies that just kind of keep popping out. Granted, a lot of them aren't very tough, so it didn't take a lot of bonus attack to be able to kind of fight them pretty effectively.
No, I mean, there's not really any enemies in here that... I mean, granted, that one, the raiding party is quite nasty, but would... And the Uruk Elf Hunter, Elf Stalker, sorry, are probably the nastiest ones that are in the encounter deck.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could say the Vicious Tracker's also quite nasty. but the Uruk Elf Stalker is probably the biggest pain because that just deals direct damage to Arwen
Yeah.
when it attacks and when it attacks and destroys, but it ambushes you. It's attacking for 5. It needs 8 to kill it direct in one turn. So unless you're playing in a deck that can muster such high attack in one turn, that's going to cause you some problems.
Yeah, the 5 engagement cost doesn't help either. It's like
Yeah,
we had a lot of stage area attack, but it doesn't even stay up there.
yeah. The vicious trackers engage with a player. That player is considered to have plus 20 threat for the purpose of engagement checks only. They're not necessarily bad. They just make a lot of enemies come down and swarm you.
Mm-hmm.
Then the biggest problem I think is that orc raiding party. After a raiding party engages a player, each player discards the top card of the encounter deck. Each player who discards an enemy with the ambush keyword must make an engagement check against that enemy. So you could theoretically, because there's like 3 or 4 of them in the encounter deck, have multiple of them engage you on top of them. Luckily enough, we kept our threat low enough so we didn't actually have to engage the raiding party.
Yeah, that's the nice thing is we both started kind of fairly low on threat, and then Galadriel was keeping us mostly level throughout most of the game.
Yeah. So that was Nightmare Road to Rivendell. So join us next time where we play more games from Lord of the Rings: The Living Card Game. Have a good day.
Bye, everyone.